And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They give on second to Hall. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now off play action. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They go play action here. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Trying the right side. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Finds him on the crossing route.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. He breaks the tackle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working quickly here. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Let's go. Back to throw. Pass complete. Screenplay. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 2nd and 6. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets with a long ways to go for a score. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive.
Oh, the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL. And slot receiver, they play in such, well, just such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing off the play fake here. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Amendola able to put it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st down, ball at the 36. Now looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hauled in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Oh, stiff arm. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Pass play now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Connects with Wiley. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll go down here at the 16. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He brings it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He's going to keep this one. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Offense in the hurry up here. Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Working quickly here. Trying again, Hall. And he gets in, touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The tight end gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dax Hill up for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking for a throw here. Cook calls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. Dropping back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go right back to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Offense up to the line fast. From the 45 on second down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. Receiver in motion, headed right. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun here. This one's caught. He has the New York touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They give it to him again. That's the 1st and more, past midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down right along the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. Still has room inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game up. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Trap alert! Check go!
Handoff running left, here's Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets don't want to see this one go to overtime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Hall once more. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go!
Throwing now. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand, and sometimes at a fault for too many times think about the quarterback. Oh,
Yep.
This is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize this situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions!
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Last thing, 19. Ready, ready?
Here he is to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be second down.
79 Bronco. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. That one's complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for two.
11, go! 18, run. Ready, hut.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19, drag 60. Cut.
Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
19, right here.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Jets make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the win goes to the Jets. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
I steam, broski, yummy.